to Bayou Geeks. Please subscribe.
Attention, all you worthless flesh creatures! I, Starscream, under the command of Lord Megatron, hereby claim the Bayou Geeks under Decepticon control. I order all who listen now to subscribe or suffer the consequences.
My name is Optimus Prime, and this message is for my friend Chris. Chris, congratulations on the way you live your life. And happy birthday. This is your day. It's time to transform and roll out. That's my rollout sound.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Phatty316. How's it been going? I know it's a cold one out there right now in the greater United States, but it is cold down here, down south. Trust me, I know. But happy birthday to me, huh? So we're having our birthday hangout. Let's get started. Let's not waste any time. So let me introduce everybody individually. That's the way they want to do it. Ego motherfuckers, huh? But first up, you know him, you love him, Maximus G420. What's going on, bro?
What's good, baby? What's good? Yeah, it's cold, bro. It's cold as hell. And real quick, too, even though we got it as a background, thoughts and prayers to all the people out in LA with them fires. Fucking, man, 2025, holy shit, this year. Man, it just can't get any crazier. Man, make sure everybody that's out there, you guys like and subscribe. Excuse me, I'm sick. I feel like shit. I haven't worked in 3 days. I don't feel good. So I'm here only for you, Fatty. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm only here for you because it's your birthday. That's why I'm here. And happy birthday, my friend.
It's all good. They all coming to kiss the ring. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. But let's not forget our third man. You know him. We don't do the intros anymore, but the man with no name, Frosty the Dirt Man.
Hey, what's going on? Happy insurrection birthday, my man.
I know. Do you have a holly jolly soul?
No, I do not.
Then Frosty, then that's not fun anymore.
It is cold here, over a foot of snow. Got over my cold.
In the great state of city of Cincinnati, huh?
There you go, baby.
Go Bengals. Well,
yep.
Are they in the playoffs? Did they lose? I don't know.
No, we won 5 in a row and still didn't make it.
No.
Yeah. Because Kansas City decided to take a shit on the bed and get blown out by fucking Denver 38-0.
Which I knew it was going to happen.
Well, yeah, they fucking had everybody.
Why not? I'd do the same thing if I was in their shoes.
I don't do. I haven't followed football in a while, but we got a fourth person in. He's the fourth member of our group. Let's just bring him on in, Mr. Chris Matthews. What's been going on?
Hey, what's going on? It's cold.
What's
it's
good,
snowing out here.
And it was different for you, the snow, right? Because that's not, you guys don't really get snow like that over in Baltimore, right? Or do you?
I'm in Colorado now, man.
I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying it's different than what you used
we
to
get snow, just not like this.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm sick, but I know I'm talking right. Still speaking English.
Not only that, but it was in like single digits like the other night.
Fuck that, bro. I don't miss that shit. It was 30-something degrees the other day. Actually, on Fatty's actual birthday, it was like 36 degrees outside. First thing in the morning, I was like, nope,
yeah,
I don't want to be out there in that shit. That was fucking nuts.
Oh, I didn't even bother. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this on my birthday. Nope. Like,
it was crazy, man. It was like 8 degrees. I was at a job interview at like 6 in the evening.
Oh, hell no. You better give me that job.
Trying to be a bouncer at a strip club?
No,
yeah, really.
Like 30 people in the same interview. I was like, well, my chances of this have tragically gone down.
Well, the thing was here, it was the wind. It wasn't how cold it was. It was just the wind making it so much colder here. And that's why I didn't go out. If it was cold, I would have just dealt with it. But no, it was.
Oh, it was the wind here too. It was like 8 degrees and wind. So it was like
it was all of it. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. It was all of it. It was a fucking cold, the wind. I got fucking sick. The missus is sick. Our other friend that's here is sick. Everybody's fucking sick in this goddamn house.
I'm surprised I didn't get sick.
The dogs are sick. You forgot to mention that.
No, the dogs are fine. The dogs are actually pretty good.
Oh, okay.
They're like in the best health out of all of us. Probably need a bath, but
dogs are sick too. God damn.
This is for my dogs.
So I'm glad everybody's having a good week, cold week, huh?
Yes, cold week.
Cold.
Full of snow.
Well, now everybody talk at once.
No, that's what we do. We all talk at the same time. God damn it.
Sorry.
It's every time, bro. Every fucking time. It's like this. Is there a delay? Do you have like a 10-second delay? The fuck?
No, we were just waiting.
Literally.
That's all.
I'm literally dying here. Oh my god.
Yeah, Tuesday sucked because first we had an hour delay. I'm on the bus. Then I get a text from my boss. Yeah, we decided to close the office today. I said, I'm already on the bus. Well, that's what they decided at the last minute. So I had to turn around and go back home.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? I did all this for nothing? Shit, just stayed home. Just called in.
Right? That's what we do. Like, not screw this shit. Them pools, no one's going swimming.
Correct.
They're insane. Unless they're freaking insane.
Yeah, I only had one customer that had a heated pool, and guess what? He stopped.
Thank you,
stopped
Chris.
service.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook that you had.
Boy, Shoney.
What you got?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
What'd you get for your birthday again? You said the missus got you something. What'd she get you? Star Wars what?
Star Wars, baby.
Legit 1983 in
the
box.
What, the Imperial? The
shuttle?
What?
The Imperial shuttle, right there behind me. Right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, like complete. I'm like, damn, you took the fun out of it. wait, that one would have been a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is clean it up and probably put new decals on it, and that's a wrap. It's complete. And I was like, damn, in the box, and the box is in a beautiful shape too. Like,
I was gonna say, for it being original, the box looked really good.
The instructions, the little booklets that came in with the checklist and all that shit, still in there. I'm like, holy shit! Talking about a time capsule, huh?
Yeah, really. I'm thinking that's awesome. That's a good gift.
I went down the rabbit hole the other day where I was looking at old commercials for Transformers and G.I. Joes from the fucking 80s.
Okay.
My God. Oh my God, the commercials were so fucking ridiculous.
They were.
With the one kid always like robots in disguise.
Or the ones that would transform into the robots or whatever.
Yeah. And you always have that one adult that played the villain. Like he's the father or something.
Yeah.
It's in every kid commercial.
There was always one asshole. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I ran into the Voltron, remote control Voltron. I was like, it's not as impressive as I thought it was when I seen the commercial. It's like all it did was like go forward and backwards. And that was it. It's like I thought it moved the arms and shit, but no.
Forward and backwards, that's it. Or falls over on his back.
Yeah, and it's really horrific looking too if you look at it. It's like, damn, they were really trying to make a quick buck.
Yeah, don't go too fast with it.
You remember they had like the two different Voltrons out back then? They had the one that was like the die-cast lions, and then the ones that had the
vehicles
put in.
The vehicles, yeah.
I love the vehicles.
The one you had they had the lions, but they were bigger. So you could get like the figures to put in the
I seen them. Yep, I seen those. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have the whole Voltron with the figures. That's the Thanos brand that did that. Yeah, I got the whole Voltron complete with the figures, and I'm trying to collect all the helmets now.
Okay.
But yeah, I know which one you're
You
talking
know
about,
what?
like the
Yeah.
Matchbox. I think Matchbox even brought out a
That's
set
it. Yeah.
because you could pull them
Oh, that's
back
what's
and they
up.
would
I didn't
go, they
realize
would
that.
move forward.
That's what's up. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did see the other day because I was sick and at home and couldn't do anything. Transformers 1. Saw it on either Prime or Paramount. I can't remember what I saw it on. But it's actually pretty
okay.
good. Transformer 1.
Yeah. That
Not
was
bad.
good.
Not bad.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
I liked it. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
I didn't know
glad
how I
I
was
got to
going to
see it on
feel about
streaming.
Chris Hemsworth being Optimus Prime in it, but he wound up doing all right.
Yeah, to me, I couldn't tell whose voice was who. Like, I never really that wasn't a big thing to me. I was just watching the characters and seeing them how they were. But Michael Keegan Key as Bumblebee was hilarious.
Yeah.
His ass did not shut up all the fucking time.
Like, I've got knife hands.
Knife hands. Oh, I just cut him. I don't do that. He's cutting everybody.
Actually, I came across the episode the other day where the aerial bots go back in time and come up across an Orion Pax.
I remember that episode. I remember
War
that.
Don. Yeah.
Mhm. I remember that.
and also a future Alita 1.
That's what's up.
Do you think that Dion, his buddy, ended up being Ultra Magnus?
I don't know. I don't know the origins of Ultra Magnus. I never looked into it. It's possible, but I mean, he's so much like Prime. It's fucking ridiculous.
Because they did set up Alita 1 from Ariel, and they set up Optimus Prime being Orion Pax. But Dion got injured too, and they brought him to what's his name?
Alpha Trion.
Alpha Trion too. So I always thought like maybe he's wound up being Ultra Magnus just because of how he was built and how he looked.
Probably.
I like Ultra Magnus too.
Have to do some research.
No, Ultra Magnus is probably the number 2. He is the number 2 in the Autobots, but he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
Nah, that's you don't want to mess with him, man.
I mean, I don't know if you, like I said, that Netflix one that came, I don't know, he was kind of a bitch in that one. They kind of made him a bitch. Megatron executed his ass.
No.
That show,
I'm telling you,
I don't know, like if y'all, I don't know if y'all ever caught that show on Netflix. I think it's The War for Cybertron.
Yeah, that was dark.
That shit was good. That first
That
season
shit was dark.
That first season kicked ass. I liked it. They've had a couple video games too like that they actually do throwbacks of the originals.
You know, the funny part is they were actually going to do a Transformers video game, but they shelved it. The devs just shelved it. I was watching it on Instagram for the last few weeks. They kept on talking about how they're in talks, they're in development, and then all of a sudden, just the other day, pull the plug. Nope, we're not doing it.
I
We're
was
not doing the
hoping
game.
they
And
would,
I'm like, oh, that would've been so
Come
cool.
on. Yeah, I know.
Some of the gameplay they showed was actually pretty cool.
I was
It
hoping
showed
they
them
would
like. No, go ahead, Chris.
No, my bad, man. I was hoping they were going to do a sequel to whatchamacallit, Devastation,
Devastation was good. I like those. I got that.
the cell shaded one. That would look so good, man.
Y'all talking about the video game, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay, I thought so.
it's crazy because like Activision had the license and they lost it, and somebody picked it up and like Maximus was saying, like they were working on it, it looked good, and then just out of nowhere they're like, nah.
Yeah, they just shelved it, and I was like,
Yeah.
there was so much promise too. Like some of the
Damn.
gameplay they showed was actually pretty cool. I was like, oh, the graphics look good. Like it looked clean. It was on Unreal Engine 5. And I was like, damn, this looks really smooth. It's kind of like how this new video game that's out there right now. What is Marvel's Rival? That's a big thing right now, and it's got all all the Marvel's characters in it, and it actually runs really smooth. It's a multiplayer, I don't even want to say battle royale because it's not really battle royale, but it's a multiplayer, game where you're 6-on-6, just fighting for whatnot. But it runs really smooth. I have it on my PS5 and it runs great. But it's not even that much memory in it either, which is crazy. Like, I think it was only like 30 megabytes or 30 gigabytes, which wasn't that bad compared to something like Call of Duty, which is like 300 gigabytes.
Yeah,
So,
Rivals look
it's fucking nuts.
looks great.
Well, we should be getting.
Actually, does look good.
We got some guests coming in tonight.
That's what's
So-
up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But more about me.
So yeah, bro.
Yeah. More about Fatty. 48 years old.
Don't God. It's like, oh my God, I'm really 48 years old, man.
Yes, you
Can't
are.
believe it. I feel 22, but I can only do 48-year-old things.
I feel like I'm 84.
You know, even like the cold weather's like, I'm like, oh God.
I'm wearing pants inside my house. It's fucking
I
cold
have
outside.
more toys as a 48-year-old than I did as an 8-year-old.
I mean, when you're older, you can
afford it.
like swing it, you know.
I'm the opposite. Oh, I'm like Benjamin Buttons, you know, just mentality. I was seeing Playboys at 6 and 7, but I didn't get the toys until 48, you know.
Now you can have porn in your pocket and it doesn't even matter.
Pretty much.
Seen that, been there, done it all, you know.
Making up for lost times. I got all these toys now.
Right.
There you
Right.
go.
And like I said, hey,
Got your
it's my passion, man. I enjoy it. Wait till y'all see the next case. But speaking of next case, we do have a guest in the waiting room.
oh.
Well, he's been a while since we've seen this man on the show. I'm glad to have him back. Shit, Mr. Kevin Castle.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Kev?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Kevin, don't call me
What's
Frank
up,
Castle.
What's up, man? Happy 67th birthday to Fatty, man.
Man, I look good, bro. Hey.
67. Let me tell you something. 67 is a very special birthday. It really is.
I look good. As long as I look good at 67, I'll be okay.
You
know?
look
Hey, you
good.
got all your hair.
You and Ted Danson, man, rock it very well. You look really good.
I enjoy the hair as long as I have it.
You're lucky you have it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
well,
for
as
real.
long as I have it and it's not gray, I'm enjoying it. But eventually I'll have to let it go. You know, it's like oil, leave me, you know, one of the two.
No, just get Just for Men.
There you go.
Just
know.
for Men.
I don't know.
You look like Drew McIntyre. Just
I've
tie it.
already said maybe I fit. You could tell my hair is thinning, but it's not thinning bad. So it's like, shit, do I really want this much hair at 50? Because it's going to be gray eventually.
Well, you had a good run. You had a good run.
Look,
My
ain't
beard
nothing wrong with the
starting to
gray.
go
Look at me, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with gray hair at all. I mean, come
I
on.
look great and I got gray hair. I got salt and pepper everywhere, bro. I look
Yeah.
fantastic. What are you talking about?
Well, hell,
Look
it
at
took
this
me to 22 to even start shaving. So you think I'm ready for gray? You know, most people, guys I knew were shaving at 13. I had to wait to 22 years old.
You went through puberty at 22.
Wait, yeah. He hasn't gone through puberty
He's
yet.
5'2".
Oh, Jesus.
God, I
And I
wish.
started going gray.
Probably would have
20s,
kept me
so-
out of a lot of trouble at the years before that.
Probably, yeah. Must have been hard to get into bars. Jesus.
No, it was.
Oh,
Oh God, I was 18. I looked like I was 14.
wow.
True story, Kevin. We went to the zoo, me and some friends, and we were all of like 18 and everything. I
Mhm.
got in for 13 and under the price, and they had to pay the adult price, and they were pissed off. It was
Jesus
funny.
Christ.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Yep. Hey, I didn't look. No shame. I was like, yep,
Save me some money.
right. But yeah, I look very young for my age when I was like 18, 19 years old. People
That's
didn't
crazy.
believe me.
Goes out to dinner with his parents. His parents get the senior citizen discount and he gets the kids meal.
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ. It's actually birthday today? It's your 50th?
No, it was Monday.
Oh, it's Monday. Okay. Happy belated.
Resurrection Day.
Insurrection Day. Happy Insurrection birthday.
No,
Resurrection.
that's the 20th, isn't it? Isn't that the 20th for you? The resurrection or the
Actually, I probably would have preferred it was that day, but you know, I'm getting stuck with insurrection. You know,
Yeah, that was the funniest thing when it happened on your birthday.
Right on his
It's
birthday, too.
It was great.
I mean,
It
I
was
don't know how
so
funny it was, but
Well, for Fatty, it was pretty funny. So, you know.
I know.
oh
We're
no.
talking about perspectives here, man. I'm
I
not talking about we were in DC.
Yeah.
So how have you been, Kev? It's been a while, my friend.
Yeah, I've been okay. I'm doing a lot better living in New York than if I'm in California. Is that fire background a California thing, or what is that? What's with the
No.
fire background?
No, it was
Okay.
just since the whole world is cold right now, including
Uh,
us down south. We're in
I
the
thought
40s,
the
man.
podcast was on fire. I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's fire everywhere I look.
It's
Holy
time
Bring
to
it
shit.
on.
burn the bitch down, you
Oh
know.
God, I almost got the extinguisher out. I'm like, is that my
It was a
computer?
good run while it lasted.
Yeah, no, it's nuts, man. I mean, that's I was saying before. I have so many friends in California. I've been going back and forth with for the last 2 days. So I've been kind of almost preoccupied with that, where I kind of forgot about my own troubles because though regardless of anything, I mean, having a roof over your head, I think we can all agree. Next to having your family members alive and well, having a roof over your head is like a big number two. You know what I mean? It's losing
Yep.
your place of residence and not knowing where
Yeah.
you're going to lay your head at night at our age and stage. I mean, even if I was 31, let alone 56, I'd be in panic mode right now. So yeah, I got a friend literally on the street right now with just his dog and his phone. That's all he's got. So
Oh,
yeah,
Oh man.
it's terrible.
Damn.
I mean, people have been giving me even reports and stuff of how they're doing and where they're going, and it's a mess out there. The kid told me it's a real life escape from New York, escape from LA, like the fucking movie, but worse.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
nuts.
not
Yeah.
good, man.
Especially because I've
That's
seen
not
some
good.
reports that the reservoir that was near there, 3.5 million gallons of water was drained due to maintenance a few days before the fire started, which
Insane.
makes
Yeah.
absolutely no sense to me. I'm like, what kind of timing is that? Like, I don't want to be the
Yeah.
Jeff Littman of here, but the conspiracies start to
Timing. That's
start
what
to
that
fly.
is.
Yeah, that's
You know, like,
Yeah,
come on, man. Like, that just
there's not
seems weird.
yeah,
The
there's nothing
timing's all
nothing anybody can I mean, it's even ridiculous to there's no sides to take as far as like politically. The only side to take is that this was a major fuck up, no matter who was in charge, and people got to be
Yep.
held accountable. There's no like winning team here. You're talking about something like 20,000 structures, houses, church, bars, clubs, restaurants, all burned down. It's going to take 10, 15 years to even get halfway back. They're about, I don't know if, and let's put it this way, in my lifetime, hopefully you guys live a lot longer than 20 years, but in my lifetime, from in 20, I don't even know if I'll live to see LA rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take that
Mm.
long, that fucking long. This is not anything that's going to take, a couple of years, 2027, 28. You're getting into decades from now. And someone's got to be held accountable. It's those Santa Ana winds every year you hear about them, and they just were ill prepared for it. Nobody cuts their brushes and nobody does the maintenance in their housing
Yep.
structures like they're supposed to because nobody citates anybody down there. They don't. All they do is bang you out for fucking taxes over there. They bang you out for
Yep.
all sorts of retail taxes,
Mm.
federal, state, all that shit. But they don't stay on. If you see the streets there, my brother Mike was just in LA not too long ago, and it's just homelessness everywhere. They don't give tickets out for even urinating on the sidewalk. So everything they bang people out for ridiculous amount of taxes. And what do you get for it? You get a burned down property, and most people got their insurance pulled before this even happened. What a
Oh,
fucking
man.
what a fucking mess. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happens when the hurricanes hit down here. When the hurricanes hit down here, you get people that all of a sudden homeowners insurance doesn't get covered by rain or flood, and you're like, what?
Right.
But it's water. Like, what do you? That's like our
Yeah,
major thing.
that's
Yeah, it's
What's going
active
on?
act of God clause. But here's the thing about what they're finding out now about the fires. Like I said, I've been so in the story. I feel like almost like I'm an investigator. I work for a newspaper now, where it's most likely the start of this was arson. So is that
oh.
really is that act of God when someone intentionally sets the fire? Well, it's an act of God because the person who did it was created by God. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What is an act of God? If someone purposefully for vengeance or just because they're a mental lunatic
Yep.
starts a fire and it gets adjacent to everything else, you go to the source of where it starts, and it doesn't start with act of God. So it's going to be very interesting to see how
Mm.
insurances dance around paying out on this if they pay out anybody at all.
Yeah.
Bro, people
They're
down
gonna do
here
everything they
Yeah.
can to not pay out.
after
Yeah.
Katrina, people got ass raped here on insurance.
Oh yeah.
Because
Well,
they
yeah, I
used
heard.
the excuse, like Maximus was saying, the flood. The damage was caused by the flood waters, not by the actual hurricane, and that's how they were getting. They were giving people no money for their houses, like
Yep.
especially in
Talk
the
to the
ninth
government
ward.
because those levees broke.
How long was
There's still
that
parts
area?
in the
How long
world.
was that area? Yeah, how long was that area messed up? Like literally until it was even halfway rebuilt. How many years did it take?
It's still there's still
I'm
parts of it that
actually
are.
I'm living in an area that was underwater. Chalmette. My house where I'm sitting right now, and it was 10 feet water.
Wow.
10 feet underwater.
So but it didn't take long. Once the water got out and they started clearing up, all the people did was gut the houses, and they used the same. I mean, like with the fire, it could be different because the shit's burned, but they were still using the frames of the houses. So all they were doing is getting up the drywall. I mean, a lot of the bricks and everything on the outside of the houses was still fine. Like my house, the bricks are the bricks that went through the flood. Hell, my air condition before they replaced it went through was underwater. A lot of shit was still working after it was underwater, believe it or not.
No, that's. I mean, yeah, it depends on if the foundation and the framing is damaged, but obviously, a fire is relentless. You know, water water is kind of select sometimes what it'll damage, but a fire is just relentless. It burn anything that'll burn will burn, and that's why, that stuff was nonstop. Because as my friend was saying, there was flying debris with like flame on it, almost like someone throwing constant matches at you. You know what I mean? Like when someone flick a matchbook, you throw it on, and he says, and then take a hairdryer that's on hot, medium, and blow it on your face. And that's what it felt like. I mean, that's again, I got more embedded in this than I thought I would, because I realized like how many people I knew out in that area. Because you think that area, again, even I can't speak for you guys where you live, but here in New York, like, rich people, and that's irrelevant whether it's rich people or not. I mean, as Candace Cameron was saying, it's not people think, they can just go buy another house. That's their home where they've lived for 25, 30, 40 years, raised their kids, priceless heirlooms, family stuff. I don't know how rich people think rich are, but there's certain actors who just, they did a couple of movies, put their life savings into that house. Not everybody is fucking Cher or Madonna. You know what I mean? It's like, so, and
not everybody owns multiple houses.
No, and in a lot of those areas, like my friend was in a housing complex that got burned down. He works as a page in Hollywood studio. He makes maybe $300 a week. So it's like he lives with his brother. Like, and that's what he was telling me. Everybody in his foundation are like wannabe or upcoming actors or like commercial actors. They make no money. So I think everyone's on the guys. Mel Gibson, all these guys, they're rich. That's not the fucking point. And you think 20,000 fucking houses, they're all rich people in there? That was a section, and it's still, as we are talking, it's still going on. That like in pockets throughout Los Angeles. I think half of LA will be burnt down by the time it's next week.
Oh man!
It's like, what was it? Mandy Moore was she put up a GoFundMe about her family.
Yeah. There's a bunch of actors doing that.
For her family that lost their home, and people are like, "Well, you're rich, you should be able to do this, whatever." It's like, it's not even about heat. It's about
When was the last hit song Mandy Moore had, by the way? When was like? I mean, I think people think that even royalties come in. I know for a fact, because I know guys who are in, made bands who are like, royalty checks and publishing isn't that much. It's not as much as people think when people use their song, unless they strike a deal with Toyota or IBM or something like that. Like, well, they get a few $100s for people to release their music. They don't get a lot. ASCAP takes like half of it. The publishing company, the artist doesn't get a lot. Again, unless you're on the level of a Madonna, on the level of a what's her name, the big shot, Taylor Swift. Those kind of people are set. But the people who are kind of like lower grade, they don't have as much as people think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 2025 has been a hell of a start, huh? Terrorist attacks, wildfires. I mean,
it's
what's
fucking
that?
nuts.
Long year to go.
Everybody want to play some, make a pool?
No, let's not do that.
No, I don't want to.
No more bingo cards.
Yeah, no offense, Chris, but January needs to go. I'm sorry. Dude, can't your birthday be February 2nd? Can't we work that out? Maybe?
Hey, that's a great day. I love that day.
Exactly.
That's my birthday.
Is that your birthday?
That's a beautiful day.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
let's have 2 Februaries. We'll have 2 Februaries, and we'll just get rid of January stink.
Yeah. February 6th for you.
Well, my sister's got a birthday coming up. We got
Old
Dirty,
Tevin?
Old Dirty coming up.
Dirty Tevin. Yeah, his birthday. His birthday's like a week before mine.
No.
Who's the oldest on the show out of the 4 of you guys? Who's the oldest?
Me.
I think it's Frosty the Dirk Man.
Yeah, but I'm the oldest.
How old are you, dude?
50.
Oh, okay. You're still young, man. I'm going to be 57 this year, so there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
Not that old. 57.
I'm a young 57 because I just pretend I'm younger.
Oh, there you go.
57 is the new 58. I don't know if you know that.
That's why we never see Kev. You see, it's always,
It's
you
a
know,
mystery.
what you want Kevin to be.
You see my brother enough. There's a good example of a Scandano getting older. There you go. My brother's morphing into Uncle Junior from The Sopranos. So there you go.
Holy shit! I just finished rewatching that again.
Yeah, it's on now. HBO's rerunning The Sopranos like all week now. Yeah.
I thought it was trying to be Larry David, but the beard and all, and the cardigan.
It could be. I think he thinks that's a compliment to my brother. I think he wants to be Larry David.
Yeah, he does.
I checked out that show because of John. I was like, I gotta see what the hoopla about. I never watched it forever until like about a year ago, and I started watching. I'm like, this shit was pretty funny.
It is pretty funny, yeah.
Oh, you only saw it recently. It's been on for years. You only saw it recently.
Yeah,
really?
because I've never been a big TV show guy.
Okay.
Because I mean, I don't like to make this an excuse. I suffer with ADHD, and if it don't really catch my attention, I'm checked out.
ADHD. Just take some Robitussin. That should fix it.
Yeah. I was one of the lucky kids in the 80s that got to take Ritalin.
Oh, dude, Ritalin was the joint, man.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I remember Ritalin.
I was one of the Ritalin generation, you know?
I was Robitussin more than anything.
Well, the funny thing about that, they were giving that to everybody who couldn't sit still in class back then. It was everybody.
No, I was Robitussin, yeah.
Ritalin, yeah.
Ritalin.
I was on that show. I was like 18. I was like, yeah, I'm not taking this anymore, bro.
My mom was old school. She's like, you're on drugs. I'm like, I know. The doctor put me. I'm like 9 years old. I'm being accused to be of a junkie and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
What was that? That was in the 80s? That was in the
Yeah.
80s or 90s? 80s?
No, 80s. I was. I had to be around 8, 9 when they had me on it.
Yeah, I think I remember when that came out. Yeah, the 70s. 70s. You were shit out of luck because they just thought you were fucked up and kicked you out of class. That was it. They didn't even look into it. They just basically sent you home.
Yeah, and I had a teenage sister that's Kevin's age. So she was like 15, 16, pain in my ass. I had to deal with all the Adam Ant and Prince shit and Michael Jackson shit. And,
oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, she did introduce me to Motley Crue. I'll give her that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a
yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with Motley Crue shot the devil? Ain't nothing wrong with that album.
Motley Crue now.
That's
That's a
wrong.
different story.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different.
Oh, good Jesus.
Vince Neil doesn't even try anymore. He just.
No, he doesn't.
Oh my God, horrible.
You still got a
Have you
cast
seen
on?
any of the videos of him performing and they put like captions on it to see what he's saying?
Yes. So ridiculous.
I was like, what the fuck did he just say?
I love my Dr. Feelgood every now and then.
That's why you got to give Iggy Pop love, bro. He always stayed the same shape, no matter what.
Heroin does that to you. Yeah.
He was on something.
If it doesn't kill you, it'll make you like that. It'll make you like Keith Richards or Iggy Pop.
I was
Oh,
going to say
man,
Keith
no mad
Richards.
Respect for Keith Richards.
He's gonna be the last man standing.
He's gonna be.
The drugs will have to wear off before he drops.
I think they're still going to tour the Rolling Stones at 90 or whatever they are now. It's just insane.
They just played the Jazz Festival. Was it last year, Gary? I think it was.
I think it was
last
2 years
year.
ago.
Oh, yeah, the year before
It was
that.
last year, or the year before, something like that. But it was recent.
Yeah, they played the
And it's
Jazz.
just
From what I heard,
Richards
everybody said
and,
that they
Mick
did
Jagger,
good.
right?
They can't be any worse than
Lemon?
Motley Crue.
Right. I don't know. Wasp is pretty bad themselves. I've seen some footage of Wasp. Blackie Lawless, God, he is just like, dude, come on.
They were just in New York a couple of weeks ago.
Go some jeans and a t-shirt, bro, at least, you know?
What's he still wearing the leather and all the codpiece and all that shit?
I don't think so, but he may have to just to get people to come. He's pretty bad too. And he admits, he's like, hey, I use backup recordings. Like, great.
Hey.
Thanks for owning it. We already knew about Paul Stanley. Come on.
You know, he's still very good in concert. I don't know if any of you guys ever seen, but even at his age, mid-70s, Alice Cooper puts on a good concert still.
I've never seen
That's what
Alice
I've heard.
Cooper,
I've
but
heard
I'm
that.
sure
Yeah,
he's
he's
good.
Seen him alive.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's really good. And he's always got great players with him. He's always got great band people. But yeah, for mid-70s, nothing's recorded. Everything's natural. He's about as good as you can get for someone his age.
Okay.
That's awesome.
They're
Alice Cooper.
rolling
Like the-
Ozzy out in a fucking wheelchair now.
Oh, that's true.
Let's
That's
get
another one you have to put
crazy.
subtitles underneath.
Wait, what?
He's just fucking mumbling.
No,
But that's another one
Ozzy
you
can
have to put-
sing. No, Ozzy could always sing. Clearly, it's his talking. He can't understand shit. They used to be a parody. They used to parody that on Saturday Night Live all the time. Ozzy could sing his ass off, but he cannot talk for shit. It's like James Brown. James Brown couldn't talk for shit, but man could sing his ass off.
That's true. No, this is true.
That is true now.
Know who's still holding up well, or at least fairly well?
D. Snyder.
Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah,
Still
him
going
too.
strong, fairly.
He was just in New York a few weeks back. We had actually, after they played, we had the New York after party for the Iron Maiden show at the club I work at.
Oh,
And we
nice.
had we had an Iron Maiden tribute band play like right after, so it was kind of weird for go and see the real thing, then you come see an imitation. But believe it or not, it was packed the fuck out. We're only a few blocks away from the arena, so it kind of anytime there's a big band that plays there, whether it's Slipknot or Hatebreed, or we always have like the after party because we're like the metal bar like in the area. So, but yeah, Maiden. Everyone said it was a great show. So yeah, Maiden still puts on a great show. There's still some of the old guys that put on a good show. Metallica, I think, still, in my opinion, still puts on a good show. A lot of people like to hate on them, but I think Metallica's still as good as they ever were.
I'm
I don't
still
wanna see
holding
people
out.
hating on
I got
Metallica.
my fingers fucking crossed for Pantera to come here. God damn it.
Oh, you haven't seen? You haven't seen?
No. I'm told. I'm like, if he does not bring it here, I'm not going. This is the
Yeah,
only
why wouldn't
place-
they go to that area? Don't they? They're
Yeah.
friends in that area. Yeah.
My really beliefs on it. I really believe that this is going to be the last couple stops. Us in Texas. I'm taking that. I'm
Yeah, I would
believing that
think
in my
so.
heart. That's why
I
he's
think so.
saving the best for last.
Yeah.
Because he knows. Phil knows. I mean, Phil still lives down. He lives across the lake. I mean, everybody knows where he lives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's that.
He
They're
knows.
in Texas, so big markets for them.
Yeah, him being from NOLA and the OG Diamond, Vinny being from Texas, you got to finish up in those two spots, man.
And the only couple times they've ever come here now, I mean, the two times I seen him was 94 and 96. And
Wow,
now,
that long?
yeah.
30. You haven't seen them in 30 years?
No.
Wow.
And well, what they broke up in what, 2000?
Yeah.
And that was
something
it.
like that.
So, I mean, I was always hoping for a reunion. And I mean, then, shit, it's been what, 20 years now since Dimebag got killed. I mean, it's like,
Did you
Oh,
see?
man.
Did you see those guys in their individual projects like Hell Yeah and stuff like that? Or
the Damage Plan, that was about
Damage
it.
Plan?
But
Yeah.
Phil a little bit more because it was a local thing. Like, he's had so many. I mean, Down's a given.
Right.
He had even a crazy one. I think it was necrophilia or some shit like that. It was like
Super Joint
real
Ritual.
Yeah.
Super Joint
yeah.
Ritual. I mean, he's been in so many fucking bands. It's not even fun. He was in one with Hank Jr. Oh no, Hank Third. Hank 3. He was in a band with him.
Right.
But yeah, he's been in so much shit. I mean, of course, Down and that and Pantera's the one he's the most famous for.
Yeah.
Shit, I seen Down at their first show when that album first came out.
And Zach Wilde does a great job, like doing a kind of, I wouldn't say an impersonation of Dimebag, but he's on the same level. I mean, he's equally as good in my opinion. So.
Oh, that's always been the consensus pick. I mean, I was one of them. It had to be Zach. Now the drum, I mean, no one expected Vinny to die. I mean, honestly, everybody thought that would happen before Vinny died, but
no, Charlie Benate's good. I mean, Anthrax isn't really doing anything. So, I mean, he's a decent drummer. Probably if anything underrated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, most of those Anthrax. Look at Scott Ian still. You find him on some video playing a guitar somewhere.
Yeah.
Shit, the one we're all surprised about down here right now is I don't know if you heard Acid Bat's going to get back together.
No, I didn't know
What?
that. I didn't know that.
Well,
Yeah.
Mike Sanchez, Dax Riggs, and Sammy Duet are the three. As of right now, Jimmy Kyle's not in it. But of course, they had to get another bass player. But yeah, they're playing. Right now they're on 2 festivals. And it's like big news down here because Acid Bath was huge down here, big time.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll play New York down here. It'll be interesting to see what club they play.
And yeah, I'm assuming they'll play. They gotta play it. I would be shocked if they didn't play here at some point.
Yeah,
because they have a big following down here. I mean, I've seen them at least 20 times. I'm in one of their videos, for Christ's sake. You can't see me, but I'm in the video when they were filming. Yeah. There was at the club we used to all go to, the metal club. And when they're like, we were filming, it was on a Sunday. We all went there. They pretty much played a show. That's all it was. They were playing a show. Yeah.
That's how I used to do it back in the day.
Yeah, I can't. It's one of their only videos they had. Nami Kanumi. I can't think of the name of it. But how's business for y'all up there, okay?
What, in the club?
Yeah.
It's going pretty good. I mean, we were off this weekend. Everyone got that stupid Omicron stomach thing that's going around New York. Half the staff was out this week with a weak stomach virus or whatever it is. That's what it's called. I just actually learned what it was called, Omicron. I couldn't remember the name of it.
I thought you were talking about the Transformers for a second.
I said bartender's out with Abercrombie and Fitch. I knew that wasn't the actual thing. But Omicron, I finally, my mother schooled me on it before. She goes, it's called Omicron. I'm like, all right, Omicron. Yeah, no, everyone, yeah, it's basically a stomach virus. It's nothing that's landing anybody in the hospital or anything, but obviously working with food and beverage, you're not allowed to work until you're fully cleared of it. You can't come to work while you're in the throes of it, so you got to take off. So yeah, we canceled our events this weekend just to be on the safe side. I'm going to regroup and start back up next week with shows on the regular. So it's kind of a forced vacation, but it's right after the holidays. And again, January is just that kind of month. It's kind of no offense, Chris, a downtrodden, dark, despair month with nothing but horrible, horrible things.
None taken.
And your birthday. and the Netflix debut of Monday Night Raw, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Real quick,
numbers.
It's something I do want to ask Kevin. How does it feel to be back with Don Tony, man?
It's been great. I mean, it's actually no complaints at all, zero. I mean, it's probably been as good as when we started in 2007 doing audio shows, then became, of course, what was internet radio, we called it back then. Then it became podcast when someone came up with the term around, I guess, 2012, 2013. But yeah, no, it's been great. I mean, he's just changed in general. That's what really needed to happen, and that's what happened. He got married. He married a good woman, and you guys know, you go one way or another with your marriage. You marry a good woman, good things happen. You marry a bad woman, your attitude reflects it, and his attitude reflects a good marriage, and a healthy marriage, and a woman who's like just as kind of does things appropriately and respectful, and is not going to put up with any shit, and changed him like literally as a person. Because people don't even realize, like, I had conversations with him off the air, phone calls, online calls, where we had talks well before I even accepted his offer to come back. And even the deal that he made me was above what I thought he would make me. Equal partners on everything. I sign off on everything. I have a say in absolutely everything we do, from designs to everything, which was not the case the last time I was on that show. I was basically an on-air talent, and that was it. I mean, Chris knows that. And this time around, it was like full bore, 50-50 everything. If there's a dime, you get a nickel, I get a nickel. And that wasn't the case last time. And now it is, and I got it all in writing, and everything's professional and proper, and I got no complaints. And that's the whole thing. And I'm coming back. I mean, because I had to deal with a lot of people who were like doubting Thomas's and kind of putting in my, you got to do this, got to do that. And everything was done. And he offered all that. I didn't even have to ask for it. It was all sent to me. I'll show you this, and here's this to look at, and you can look at these receipts. Again, this is a different guy. And I think I definitely give props to his wife, who actually was one of the people who wanted him to make things right with me. And 4 years went by real fast. I say this all the time because people are like, oh, you think it's enough time has gone by. And I say, you guys can think about this too when I put it this way. Are you the same guy, all you guys, going into high school as a freshman? You the same dude when you come out as a senior 4 years later? No.
Nope.
No,
you're not. And that even holds true for older guys. It's like starting your first year. You're going into the military your first year. That's why they sign you up for a 4-year stint. You go in, you're not the same guy. You come out, you're either more confident or you're more fucked up than ever. But you 4 years of me and him apart, it didn't even wasn't made me appreciate going back. But I had done stuff on my own. Chris knows I started my own podcast. I launched another thing with Baseball Chicky, which was successful. And to me, I could have latched more onto that because let's be honest, there's more of a lure of seeing a sexy female partner with a rocking body than some middle-aged man, frumpy guy.
Then
You know what
again,
I'm
y'all weren't
saying?
even completely cut off because he was still recording the Castle Chronicles, wasn't he?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't with him anymore. No, I was on the Patreon. I always stayed
Oh,
on the Patreon because we had a
Patreon. Yeah, that's
Patreon
what I
deal.
meant. Yeah.
But as far as a mainstream show, no, I was on my own. I'm my own producer for my own show. And again, also that was another thing. I kind of when I went on my own, I led my own show and I wrote it, did the topics, did the subject matter, recorded it. I kind of learned that side of it too, which I didn't bother to do when I was with him. So I kind of walked in his shoes. He walked in mine. And when he reached out to me a year ago to get back together and he gave me the pitch and we had a series of conversations before we even went public with it. Yeah, I was good with everything. And here we are a year later and things couldn't have been better. We had just had documented the #1 podcast t-shirt seller on Pro Wrestling Tees. We even got a email from them congratulating us. We have the most
Oh.
t-shirts sold out of any podcast the whole year for 2024. Oh yeah, we
That's
sold
awesome.
a ton of
Congratulations.
shirts.
Yeah,
Getting-
really.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, getting royalty checks from merch stuff was unknown to me. I mean, it was
Oh.
almost like a fucking like, is this serious? Getting this like in my email, and I was like, this is
Feeling like you're finally getting that check from Vince in the 80s.
no,
huh?
no, but it wasn't even about the amount. It was about the recognition, and it was about like being legitimate. You know what I mean? It wasn't even about the amount. Like the amount was decent. It wasn't anything life changing, but even to know that and that like, wow, everything is happening as Anthony said it was going to happen if we got back together. That was the main thing, because you guys know it too. Even if you get back with your lady or whatever, it's going to be different. We're gonna respect each other. We're going to do this, and then like 2 weeks later, you're getting a frying pan thrown at your head. So it's like, you're like, this woman has not changed. So it's when you turn around, you go, wow, a year, no animosity, no sharp shooting each other. Matter of fact, more respect than ever. Even getting time off. Oh, you don't feel good? So, dude, take time off. I'll cover the show tonight. No problem. Used to be like, you can't make it. Fuck, man. What the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now it's like, hey, dude, don't even worry about it. And also, I think another thing that people don't know, I myself have too, being an upper middle-aged man. Me and Anthony have gone through some like medical shit on both of our sides. His was a little bit more serious than mine. I'm not going to, keeping his privacy with his medical shit. But I think that gives you like a come to Jesus moment that you got to really, the time to change and be a better person is now and not wait. You know what I mean? So I think that hit us too. We're both upper middle age. We're losing a lot of family members, friends, and we're just like, yeah, we got to be better to each other. And that was what it was. And again, I got no complaints, zero. Like I couldn't even make something up if I even tried, and I wouldn't want to anyway. But so yeah, we're gonna have our anniversary show coming up on February 2nd, the night after the Royal Rumble on YouTube. The YouTube shows have been great, but the merch thing I think just made me feel like just there was some just justification and just some getting some recognition from like mainstream stuff. And I gotta be quite honest with you, it was kind of fun to know that podcast, even though they do bigger numbers than us, that we outsold them merch 3-1 was sweet as fuck. I gotta be honest with you. It really was.
I know, thank God your shirt's back in the store. I need a new one.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's everywhere.
yeah.
It's everywhere. Because we had a bad we had a bad out with Pro Wrestling Tees. That was mainly because of me. But just talking shit about them 4 years ago. But now everything, you realize that you can bring the band back together, and it could be for the right reasons. It's certainly like, we were never a big money making podcast anyway. Make some decent money at best. It's a good side hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's a good side job. My regular job, Anthony's regular job is insurance. My regular job is the club business. But this is about as good as a side job as you can get, and we're good at it. So we'll do it as long as we want to. And it's been fun. And I told them if it's not fun again, we won't have a falling out. We'll just go our separate ways. And that's what we agreed to as well. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. But it's been a lot of fun. And even to see us back in the rankings next to shows like Jim Cornette, Chris Van Vliet, Solo Monster, it's cool because for a long time, we both were not ranking anymore. Because when we went our separate ways, we lost a lot of fan base. We had to rebuild again,
You know what that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun, but it's kind of we recapture it a little bit, little by little.
That's how cool Kevin Castle is. We're a bunch of nobodies, and he comes out and
No, I didn't feel
out
that.
with us.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I thought Chris was 67, so I didn't want to not be here for one of his final birthdays. So I didn't need that on my conscience.
And the check cleared too.
The check. No, I was gonna come on regardless because once I even knew that I was off tonight, I'm like, yeah, no, I'll definitely come on. And I told Chris if I could come on. I'm not even like that. I mean, honestly, I haven't been on another podcast in well over a year. I haven't been on any.
Oh.
I know. I've been telling you, come on, I'm going to bring you on. And you're like, all right, set a date, and something happens. Like even in November, we had something planned, and something major happened. I mean, the other guys know, but something major happened. Me and you have to talk because we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, no, we haven't caught. We haven't caught.
And I just didn't want to have guests on. It was just fun. I even like Gary just do the show. Like, look, y'all do the show. I'm not even going to show up tonight.
Yeah, no, things happen, and good thing you have a good partner, with Derek and the guys. You guys cover each other. That's what me and Anthony do too, and the same thing with Wrestling Soup. I'm still on Wrestling Soup, doing every Wednesday with Mission Joe. That was another thing. I told DT I'm not quitting that show. I have a commitment to them. He's like, yo, do it, no problem. Watch now that I'm on this show, this will be the catalyst that caused the falling out with me and DT. You were on that motherfucking show. What? No,
well, actually, I don't. Well,
I love that show. It's a good show.
I kind of made peace with them. I'm back on the Patreon.
No, it seems I'm just joking about that. But
I was like, look, because I had to send them a message through Patreon to get back on the thing. And I'm like, we cool, and bygones be bygones, and go everything. I'm back on, even though I don't get on as much because I mean y'all on later. I'm already in bed.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame. It's a late
because you're 67. So
you are 67.
Yeah, you're 67 now. Don't do it.
And I clean your pool for later.
You got to get up in time for the Today Show.
Yeah,
but
7 o'clock comes around early.
Yeah, no, that was
7 o'clock. You mean 7 o'clock? What time you get up? I'm up at 4:30. What are you talking about, sir?
I get up early now too.
Night.
I mean, I only sleep like 4 hours anyway. I only need like 4 hours.
I do find out that as I'm getting older, I'm that alarm clock in my head just rings even if it's not on.
Yeah, no, yeah, I have the internal alarm clock too. Yeah, that's or I just get woken up just in general. I became a light sleeper. I used to be a heavy sleeper, but now I'm a light sleeper as I got older. But I got to run, guys. I got some other stuff I got to take care of, but I'm glad I got to come on for a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for coming by.
Hey, Kevin.
Now we're gonna get together soon and do another one like where we have more time and rap about some shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. And you guys continue. Absolutely, man. I wish you guys the best.
No, yeah, New York.
Be careful with the
hurricane and terrorist attack. We've had hurricane and terrorist attack.
Yeah, tornadoes.
Talk about,
fires and we'll be fine.
Absolutely, as you're getting older, I can give you some advice next time we talk on what the best Bengay rub is for your back and all that stuff.
Icy hot, baby.
Icy hot.
If it's good enough for Shaq,
Shaq. I'm all about the Shaq guy. I think his word.
I'm sorry.
Icy hot.
The only thing about that stuff is when they got to make the unscented thing because it gets all over your sheets and it's a fucking bitch, man. When that shit gets all over your furniture, it's horrible. It's a fucking horror show. But thank you again, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good show. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Chris,
all right.
Derek, all you boys, take care, man.
All right.
Take it easy again.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Castle of the Don Tony Kevin Castle Show.
The great Kevin Castle.
That was cool.
Anyway, you can hear
podcast, the Derek man.
YouTube, they're on.
Okay.
What? Kevin was like a big inspiration.
Right there.
Let's call me Derek. I'm good with it. I don't care.
Kevin kind of gave me the prep talk. He was like, "You could do this, bro." I'm like, "I don't have good speech, Kevin." He's like, "Fuck your speech, just do it." Like, okay.
Chris used to do that shit all the time too. She's like, "Hey, what's that other guy's name? Derek?" I'm like, "No,
Derek."
I get it I get it all the time. So yeah, okay.
No, that has been a long time goal of mine to actually talk to Kevin Castle. So that was really cool.
There you go.
I'm glad of it to make it tonight.
There we go. You've been talking about it for a long time. I saw this is Chris's chance.
Yeah.
Chris Matthews and Kevin Castle talk.
Yeah, I want to say something about the Don Tony.
Halls, buddy. Halls.
In my mind, and I'm like, oh shit, let me grab it in before he jumps off because I knew we weren't going to have him long. I was supposed to send someone else a link.
Doing Pro Wrestling Tees.
Gary, can you do
shirt
something on your phone? Can you send the red guy a link maybe through your text through his phone?
Who the hell's the red guy?
Just go copy it from the messenger thing.
Send it to his phone?
Email. Yeah, send it to his phone. He'll get it.
All right, let me see.
Maybe
I
he'll
gotta
just
find out who I'm supposed to send.
But
So
yeah,
far-
so does anyone have any questions for Phatty? You know, I said ask me anything. I'd be willing.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay, go ahead.
why is my fucking picture blue? That's some bullshit.
I don't know.
I
Your
got one.
picture's not
blue.
blue. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I
I
see
got a
blue.
Oh, I guess it's just maybe on my end. It's like a blue box.
No, I don't see it.
No.
No, it's just a regular
No.
anime
Yeah.
picture of me. Oh,
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it works for me. Fuck it. Y'all see it. All right. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh,
I
shit.
guess.
If you weren't from NOLA, where would you want to be from? Or where would you want to live?
Can I still be from Louisiana?
Yeah, yeah.
That's easy. The swamp. Seclusion.
What, Lafayette?
But like living
Charles?
on
Okay.
living. Okay, no, okay. To be fair, no. I'd want to go live in a little more seclusion because I like seclusion, especially in the wild. If I can have a lake, you know, and around by trees, you know, even have the amenities of like living like I am now. But
Got an air.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just want to live in peace, you know, in my last couple years, you know.
Got a pet alligator named Earl.
I'm not I just never been a social person unless I really know you. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Earl?
It's
Nah, I
brother
feel
Gary.
you on
My
that,
brother
man.
Gary. Brother Daryl. Older brother Daryl.
Why'd you ask that question of anyone?
I was just, it just popped into my head.
I want to live in the hood. Was that the one you wanted to hear?
Then we get
Nah,
to pick
man,
the hood.
it's your idea.
It's your
where you
birthday,
wanna
yeah.
live. So it's
Birthday, huh? Make a wish, Chris. Where you want to live? The hood.
but which hood?
I want to live in Section 8000.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
It was never easy for me. I was born a poor black child.
Ridiculous.
No, seriously. Nah, seriously. Like, I don't know, just in the wilderness and shit. As long as I can have some guns and shit.
Of course.
All right, we got another guest with us.
Another guest.
Oh, here we go.
Spitball Media, Mr. Beast
Oh.
Brian. What's going, Beast?
What's
Beast
good?
Show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy birthday, Fatty.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I only have a minute because we're
Nah,
got
it's cool.
kids and
That's
stuff
all
tonight,
good.
but I wanted to jump on and say happy birthday. I could not be here for that.
No, thank you coming, you know, from a Star Wars fan. I know you're a Star Wars fan like myself.
Hey,
Yep.
I got
And
the
I know you saw my birthday present from Miss Shada Brandy, the fiance, the Imperial shuttle. The original
Yeah,
Imperial
dude.
shuttle.
I honestly, I
got
thought that was one of those retro posts that made me go, "Oh man, that's some of the shit I wanted when I was a kid." But it was actually your birthday present, and I was so happy for you, dude.
Lucky bastard.
Well, she knew I was going to eventually do one because I do it piece by piece. But she went and found, and I'm not gonna say how much she put out because it was fucking insane. But what a good woman! I love you.
Yeah, she's a keeper, man.
But it's like
Oh, yeah.
complete. The only thing I got to do is clean it up a little bit, take it apart, clean it up, probably re-decal it in some places. But outside of that, it's complete. Don't have to do nothing to it to fix it. And it's the box. I mean, for a 40-year-old box, is in great shape.
That's awesome. We went to a trade show a little while ago, and there's an old Millennium Falcon some guy restored. I almost bought it, but it was like $150. I just didn't have the scratch at the time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Have you been? You're a Star Wars guy too, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Have you been watching the Skeleton Crew?
No, I was just watching. Long story, but I had my son's out there. But we were watching Rogue One because I like that movie a lot, and I saw Skeleton Crew. When it comes to the series, I've been disappointed, so I don't like to get started if it's going to be like a commitment. I don't know. I hear it's good, but I haven't started it yet. No.
That's what I've heard too. I've been hesitant on pulling the trigger on that because the last one I watched was what was that? What was the one, Chris? Fatty, the one that we like?
The Acolyte.
Oh, the Acolyte? Oh, God, yeah, that's up here.
You do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. I'll never join you! If you only knew the power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
You got
Oh,
me,
it's
man.
ridiculous. All we need is
yeah,
Beachfield to make that face. We're set.
Oh man, it killed me. If it wasn't so funny, I would have been disappointed. But
Yo, I gotta find. I'm gonna have to send y'all all links. I found this YouTube channel, and he does like these stories, like these. I don't know if they're really lore, but it's like the story between Vader, between I guess you would say between Empire and Jedi, where he actually goes to your girl's tomb and he starts seeing
I've
the
got the
ghosts of
comics.
everybody. You see,
I've got the comics. Yeah.
yeah, I just watched that on YouTube and I was like tearing up. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
And like the old Anakin's talking to him, and then, like even the young Anakin's talking to him. I'm like, holy shit!
Oh yeah,
And
that Darth
it was
Vader
right
is
before
you got it.
badass, man.
before he turned back to back to good and help Luke. It was right before. This is, I guess, is what it's supposed to be, the final straw.
There it is.
Oh,
What book is that, Brian?
It is. There was a series. It's hard to see, but that's him at the tomb.
How's up?
It's a Darth Vader series that was
really
done by
good.
Marvel. This one's
Yeah.
Dark Heart of the Sith.
Yeah.
It's great because like he goes back to what is it, Naboo, and you kind of think you know what he's doing, and then all of a sudden he sees someone there, and it's either the decoy or so. Like at first he's confused because he's like, why am I seeing Padme? But he realizes it's the decoy, and he's like fighting stormtroopers and shit.
Yeah,
to
I've
get to the
seen that.
tomb.
Yeah,
Awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, that Darth Vader series was really good.
I've got 2 books. I got that one and the one where he actually fights the Emperor, and they're pretty good. I got to get the rest of them, but I haven't
oh
gotten done
damn.
that. Yeah. So what's up, Frosty the Dirk Man, Chris, and Maximus? Haven't talked to you guys in a while.
Cold.
Yeah, no, man.
Snow.
I'm sick.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Everybody in my house is sick. I'm fighting the flu or fucking RSV or whatever the hell they got in this house. I have no idea.
Oh
All I know
man.
is I feel like shit. I'm just out here just for support, moral support. That's it.
Yeah, man. It's bad. You couldn't miss this. What about you
Yeah.
guys?
I'm still trying to catch up from last week from the weather. I mean, it changed dramatically down here. It went from like 75-degree Christmas to 30 degrees down here.
Damn.
And the wind's kicking. That's the thing, too. It's not like it's just cold. It's the wind. That's what's
Yeah.
making it really cool. I mean,
15, 20
y'all
miles
up
an hour.
north. Y'all, this ain't nothing to y'all.
Yeah. Don't you have snow, Big Show?
Yeah, we got a couple inches last night. We were actually able to go sledding today, which is why I'm a little bit sluggish. I'm old and took a tumble down a hill. It wasn't bad, but just I'm tired, man. Climbing hills and hanging on to sap. I did the Tommy Boy. I almost fell coming up the hill, and I grabbed a branch. I was like, thank you, little roots. I know
That's black
dumb.
sheep.
A little southern lesson for you guys up north. If it snows here, it usually means it's a bad sign for something to come.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They
Well, I
don't
live in
know how to
Ohio.
drive when it's they don't know how to
Some
drive
damn
when it's sunshine
tomorrow.
outside, let alone
That's
snow.
how rare it is for it to snow down here.
No, that's Ohio too. They can't drive up here either.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
But here it's been
Bishop
like
knows.
30-degree days and 8-degree nights.
They
Dude,
got that too.
that's been-
Hurricane Katrina was predicted the year before because it snowed. Katrina was 05. It snowed on Christmas 2004. On Christmas, it snowed. No one expected. It wasn't even cold enough to snow. I wake up Christmas morning. It's cool. Nothing. Go outside, have my coffee, have my cigarette, go back in. The kids, blah, blah, blah. We're leaving to go to my ex-wife's mom's house. And I open the door. It's fucking snowing. It's like, what the fuck? And the dog runs outside and she just runs right back in. I'm like, it's snowing outside. She's like, what? And it snowed all day like a blizzard for us. It was crazy. And I even told her, I'm like, I think we're going to have a bad hurricane next year. Yeah, I jinxed this. I opened my mouth. Yeah, that's how we knew something bad was coming. It snowed on Christmas Day here.
Jesus, man, I couldn't live on a coastal city like you guys do. The threat of hurricanes scares me. Whenever I talk to someone from Florida or down south, it's no way. I'll take my chances with maybe the 1 or 2 bad tornadoes every 5 or 10 years here.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Look,
We're good with that.
People here aren't scared of hurricanes, Brian. People are scared of losing electricity and air conditioning here.
That's true.
Hurricanes.
Yep.
We don't care about the hurricane. We really don't.
Motherfuckers go to the liquor store when it's a hurricane.
Yeah. No
comes.
one
Oh, it's a
cares
hurricane?
about the hurricane.
I was going to say Jimmy Buffett wrote a song about that.
Yeah, as long as you don't if you don't lose your air condition, if you get a generator with just air condition, people are fine. It's just for
the generator, for the air conditioning, and for the refrigerator. That's it. That's all it's for.
Yeah. Outside of that, people don't give a shit. They just want to sleep comfortable at night. That's
I'm
all.
not convinced. A friend of mine lived in South Carolina, and they had to check their basement for alligators and snakes. And I said, "Fuck that! Never.
Yeah. They don't even have basements down here. You can't. We're so
very
below the
few.
water level, the water table. There is no basements.
It
has a basement, has a sump pump. There's a couple of places. I remember there was a pool I used to do in Uptown, right off of St. Charles, and they had a basement, and it was a constant sump pump in the basement because there was always at least an inch of water.
Church?
No, not the church. The other, the rich house across the street, right next to Tulane.
I do the church.
I used to do the church.
They
too.
have a basement.
Yeah.
I'm always scared that I'm gonna walk down there. It's gonna be a little boy tied up and shit. Spook going down there, dude.
Just staring at you.
Dude, it's like one of them big, deep basements you see like in the Blair Witch Project and shit.
Yeah.
You just go
It's a
down
big
the
Catholic
dark
school.
basement.
Big Catholic
it's like,
church, yeah.
I think you're going to see some kid with one of those candle putter outer things with his hair parted from the middle, just standing in the corner.
Yeah, I was
hoping
saying,
someone to rescue
in
him.
the corner and shit. Next thing you know, blackout. Chris was last seen at the church. I ain't going to a church.
It's like that, like the Sixth Sense, but instead of I see dead people, it's just some kid shivering in a corner, like, no, Father Malone, he's coming.
And then he disappears, and you're like, oh shit. I remember that church.
You
had to walk all the way through that church too. That church was scary as fuck, dude. I did
That's
not
the
like going to that
biggest church.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I got to jump. Wanted to say hey to you guys and happy birthday to Fatty. I can't stay, but the pleasure was all mine.
Oh,
All right.
Peace out, B-Show.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Brian.
coming through, bro.
B-Show.
Appreciate it.
All media.
Thank you for stopping in, man.
Thank you for coming in.
Love you, brother. Love you guys.
Love you, Brian.
Thank
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Take
All
care,
right.
bro.
All right. We got to have someone else in the waiting room. Making his return to the show that made him famous. The Redbeard, Jeff himself.
What up, y'all?
What's up? What's up, bro?
He's sitting in the dark.
Oh, dude, no, I'm sitting on my patio, man. I got a house full of people right now, dude.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, and I got my headphones on, man. I mean, everybody's sitting at the table drinking, playing Cards Against Humanity. I got nieces, nephews, great nieces, nephews. But anyway, happy birthday, Fatty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I like
Welcome
the
back.
nice little fire y'all got going on here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so shout out to LA.
See, it's
Yeah,
we upgraded. We upgraded last time you've been up down this way, huh?
It keeps me warm out here in this because I have to come outside because there's not a single quiet place in my house right now. So I'm toasting myself off your fire.
For people listening and don't know, Jeff the Redbeard was the original co-host of the Bayou Geeks. Me and him started it.
Yep.
And
Back in the day.
Jeff got another contract and went solo. And
I don't know if you'd call it a contract.
we'll just say he's having a Freddie Mercury career when he went solo.
Yeah, well, Freddie Mercury's without the age. Let me say that without the age.
Nah, Jeff had a lot on his plate. Jeff he had a lot on his plate with a newer position.
Oh, and also without the dick sucking and all too, because I don't do that either. But
wait, what?
Hey, Freddie Mercury, man, when he went solo, he was playing like a motherfucker.
Okay, yeah,
I mean, he did do that one song Barcelona that was pretty good. But
yeah, it was all right.
He also did I Want to Break Free.
I want to break free. Because he was, what he wanted to break free from.
You got to watch your language here, sir.
You gotta watch
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know this was an all ages podcast.
No, it is. We aim our content towards children.
Dude, I always suspected of you.
What? We don't say nothing bad about children or nothing. We tried to toughen them up.
I hear you.
Whiny little bitches.
Yeah, I hear you. So what y'all getting into tonight, man?
We're for the people.
You're for the people?
what we getting into tonight? Called the show. It's a podcast.
Is there like a delay when I talk? Because
No,
it
not
seems
really.
like y'all are like very very hesitant. Like when I say something, it's like 2 minutes later or something. I don't know.
No.
Gary may be frozen. Max.
Yeah, Gary's frozen. I
Gary
think.
froze.
I think
Yeah,
Gary
Gary is
froze.
froze.
Yeah, he's froze.
Either that
Or
he's
either, or
doing,
either that, or he's just being really still.
No, he's frozen.
he's doing a track.
I mean,
No,
I could do the same thing. Watch.
Yeah, but we can see
No,
the fan moving
no,
though.
he has issues.
He's doing the tracks.
Yeah.
I've become so very still that I'm
Yeah,
invisible.
Yeah, that's not the first. I mean, Gary has
Can't do
issues a lot. So
Yeah, my man got to get that AT&T. What is it? Fiber. That
Get
Wi-Fi. I got all everybody streaming at my house right now, doing something, streaming the dang football game and everything, man, and still kicking strong. So I can't knock AT&T Fiber.
Poor folks can't afford that fancy shit up in the white suburbs, sir.
Hey, that shit's actually cheaper than fucking Cox Cable, my man.
Well, I don't have cable.
I don't have cable either.
Yeah.
That's why that shit's expensive. That's rich people stuff.
No, I don't. I know. I think that's people that just don't want that shit anymore.
No, there's no purpose to it, man. I mean, when you can stream everything under the sun,
Pretty much.
you know. Damn, Dirk went to a picture. Or no, Dirk didn't go to a picture. Everybody's going to a picture. Chris went to a picture. Your boy Chris went to a picture.
I'm still here. Yeah.
They probably, you get yourself off camera if you don't want to be seen doing things. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Incriminating stuff.
No, don't give a shit about that. No more, dude. That's of the past, though. You can find
Should I pause myself when I drink my wine so I don't? You said you're aiming towards kids. I don't teach kids to drink wine.
If you had a cigarette, I'd be like, smoke your little heart out. I wouldn't give a shit.
No, I don't have a cigarette.
Well,
So
there you go.
Here comes my great niece right now.
Oh, here we go.
I know that make you feel old. You want to say hello? Because she said she wanted to do the podcast with me. I don't know why, but she did.
This show's not meant for children.
You just said you aim for children, Chris.
No, I
I just changed
that's
the
not what he's
rules.
talking about.
Is
First
Gary
of
still
the kids.
frozen?
Yeah, not the kids.
No,
What
I'm
the
not
hell?
frozen.
Oh no, okay. You were just very still. I was like, damn.
I didn't my
No,
show
I'm good.
not become about me anymore.
That's it. Yeah, you see all the
Hey.
people? They're live all over the country. Yes, this is a person.
We're all NPCs. We're
Well,
not real.
Fatty's not, but we're people.
We're not real.
Yeah, no, no, that's not a trampoline. That's a dog's bed. It does look like a trampoline, yes.
Or we call that where Cody kicks Jeff out to at night. The dog.
Yeah. Well, or if I get too drunk, that's where I pass out.
I believe it too.
Cause, dude, I got a TV, I got a dartboard. I'm all right out here.
I believe it. I do. Gary probably saying, "Yep, I believe it too."
It's 40
Yeah,
degrees
Gary's-
outside. I'm not going outside. Fuck out of here. Y'all are crazy.
Dude,
No,
I have to be outside right now.
I haven't left my house in 3 days. I feel like
That
shit.
sucks, man. How you
Oh,
feeling?
God, I feel horrible. I can't breathe. I keep on having to mute myself because I keep on coughing. My internet's even got sick.
Damn.
Better get that Advil
Even-
cold and sinus.
Oh,
You even gave your computer a virus, huh?
I'm telling you, I got so many drugs in me right now. They're not even fun.
It's not the good ones.
My chat out there. Who's still in the chat with us? Come on, holla us out. What you got? What you want to know? Who Phatty316's favorite band is, or who his favorite bandmate was in the 90s? Justin. But yeah,
Who Justin was your favorite bandmate, huh? That's
Yup.
all right.
I liked him. He was a 13-year-old that I could boss around.
That's why you liked him. He
Exactly.
was a 13-year-old.
Oh, you were a 15-year-old I bossed around.
Gary,
Well, you act like you bossed around, but in reality, we just got you to buy cigarettes for
there
us.
you go.
You're like, dude, we need to get him in the band. Why? He can buy cigarettes. Fair
But you
enough.
act like I'm ashamed of it. People my that way older than me bought cigarettes from me, so I was just returning the favor to the younger generation.
when Tiffin finally caught us from buying their $2.25 cigarettes, they were like, y'all can't buy no more here.
Who's that?
So Tiffin, that was the expensive cigarettes at $2.25.
Oh, you talking about the
The restaurant?
Serve?
No, the restaurant. The Tiffin. It was the restaurant that had they had a cigarette.
House?
Yeah, they had a cigarette vending machine right in their lobby, and that's where we'd go buy cigarettes.
I believe it. I believe it.
You know. Oh, but back in the day, remember they used to leave cigarettes out like on a little spinny cart and stuff. You could just walk up and grab a packet and put it on the counter, dude. And they got rid of that because of all our thieving asses.
Well, that was like the 99 cents a pack, like the Mustang and the Bristols.
Dude, when you're fucking 14, 15 years old, you don't care what the hell you smoke.
No, I'm not saying, but that was the brands that were in them little spinny racks.
No, that gas station on David Drive right there by close to where the old office used to be, man. They used to keep Camel on that son of a bitch.
You see, Jeff didn't need my help. He knew where to get the shit at. You see, look at that. I didn't know nothing about that.
Oh yeah, dude. We knew where everything is. Especially that's why that gas station shut down. They got robbed so many damn times.
All you little hoodlums.
I ain't gonna lie, we were hoodlums. There's no arguing that, dude. We were talking about that last night. I was trying to tell my kids some of the past without telling them the past.
Jeff's pants were like twice the size of him when he wore.
They were, dude. Yeah, Jinko's. What it was? It the 60-inch legs.
Oh God, Jinkos.
Jinkos.
They didn't know you. Jeff was short though, too, back then, very short. And he wore these big ass Jinkos like a big ass parachute on his ass.
Heck yeah. Dude, you know what the best part was? Is I wanted to see if I could go to school without shoes on all day. So I wore a pair of Jinkos and went to school, and I put my shoes in my locker and walked around all day in my socks. And no one fucking caught me.
How did I end up hanging with you motherfuckers?
The Jinkos. I'm gonna be a Hardy boy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, wait, we also got what was it? In TH Harris, we got band t-shirts banned. We got chain wallets banned because we got the band t-shirts banned because I wore a t-shirt that said I am the god of fuck.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a good shirt to wear to school.
Dude, we pushed the limits. And then the chain wallets, you know, the big fat fucking chains.
Yes.
They put on parking things. We all made chain wallets with that. And they were like, dude, y'all cannot fucking bring that to school. We're like, it's our wallets.
Look at this big 6 feet.
He did.
I mean, they were so heavy. It pulled the right side of your pants down.
Got a bull.
Better not commit a crime trying to run.
Well, there was no running anyway with 60-inch Jinkos.
Yeah, they're after me.
You have to run wide-legged and shit so your pants wouldn't get caught up each other.
Somebody help me! The cops are after me.
Their age group was the ones that brought in the Jinkos.
Oh, dude, we brought in the Jinkos. Oh yeah, we. I feel bad because all these kids now have to wear uniforms. So I tell my kids all the time, like, Dad, did y'all have to wear uniforms? I'm like, no, we're the reason you have to wear uniforms.
Yeah, I guess so. With those fucking Jinkos, I'd make their ass wear uniforms too. Those pants were horrific. Those were worse than Cavaricis.
Unless you're the Hardy Boys.
Hey, don't say nothing bad about no. I used to have a Z Cavarici purple suit.
No,
dude, I like some Z Cavaricis. That was some good pants.
Definitely looking like the Hammer, huh?
Ding, ding, hell yeah! I remember going to like a middle school prom with
nice
Z Cavarici suit. Oh,
that shit was nice,
purple right like a motherfucker too, bro.
I can tell you, it was John Leguizamo from Empire.
Well, hey, though, you got to remember, we were also the age of what was it, corduroy pants and shit.
Oh yes, I remember those as a kid.
If they you'll start a fire.
Yes, right? Corduroy pants.
But no, I got a pair. I actually have a pair of those like super baggy like pants, like wearing sweatpants because they're so comfortable.
Yeah. Nowadays these people are wearing skinny fucking jeans. I'm like, dude, you'd have got beat up if you wore that shit when we were kids.
Not only that, skinny jeans and then wearing them out, at the bottom of their ass.
Yeah, but
that's horrible.
How can you maneuver though? I mean, that's the thing. If you about to get into a fight, you getting your ass whipped.
No,
skinny jeans. Motherfucker probably could bend you over and just pull your underwear down and smack your fucking ass and really embarrass you.
No, the skinny jeans and Crocs.
Like leg muscles at all, you can't wear skinny jeans. They will not go up.
Skinny jeans and Crocs.
Jesus.
That's what they wear here.
Skinny
That's horrible. That is horrible.
Nah, if you wear
Skinny
Crocs
jeans and
outside,
Crocs.
you should get like
Uh,
choked. I'm sorry.
I bet you it's Crocs with socks too.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah.
With the
They all
multicolored plaid hair, trying to look like what's that? Takeshi guy 6ix9ine, whatever his name is.
Kashi.
Looking like
Yeah.
a snitch. Really, bro? That's what people doing?
Yeah. That's theirs. They're at the bus stop wearing the multicolored braids and shit.
Why? He's a snitch.
Yeah.
Don't rock with that dude.
They gotta express themselves in some kind of form or manner now.
Takeshi, huh? Okay.
Oh, y'all want to watch something real fast?
Oh,
with
sure.
me, I just found that video with me and B Show were talking about.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's good.
Okay.
All right. And I got it in the right
Take your
browser.
All I want is your love.
Y'all can hear it?
You're a good
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Come away with me. I don't know you anymore. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow. I love you.
I tried to save you.
You brought him here to kill me!
No.
Everything I did was for you.
For me, or was it your fear of losing me?
I couldn't let you go. I thought I was strong enough to change fate.
Strength isn't about power, Anakin. It's about choosing to do what's right, even when it hurts.
I thought the galaxy's suffering was mine to fix. That I had the strength to shield you from it.
You didn't have to carry the galaxy's burdens alone. You destroyed the very things you wanted to protect. Our love.
Don't leave me.
You can't stop the change, any more than you can stop the suns from setting.
I failed you, Mother. I should have freed you sooner.
Annie, you gave me hope. That was enough.
I abandoned hope long ago.
Then find it again. Not for me, but for yourself. For Luke.
He doesn't understand.
He understands more than you think. He is your son. He carries your light.
Anakin, do you remember the boy who dreamed of freeing the galaxy? The one who saw wonder in every star? You stood at the crossroads of destiny once, and now your son stands there too.
He grows strong in defiance of me.
Not defiance. Hope. Luke embodies what it means to be a Jedi. To put yourself first, not just for loved ones, but the galaxy.
I brought nothing but destruction.
Redemption is not a destination, Anakin. It is the journey.
Everybody's good so far. I mean, everybody don't want me to stop it or nothing. Okay.
No, we're good.
All right.
Well, before you finish, I mean, I'm probably going to have to cut out of here in a minute here. So I just wanted to jump on here, wish you happy birthday and all, dude.
Well,
like I said, I got all my family sitting here looking at me, waiting on me right now.
Nah, go do what you got to do, Jeff. Appreciate you coming through right there.
So, yeah, man. All right, y'all have a good night and try to stay warm.
Yeah, you too, baby. What's up,
Later,
family?
y'all.
What's up?
Later,
bro.
I sure will.
To you, brother.
All right, y'all. Later.
Power!
Shall we continue?
Sure.
Luke walks that path with hope, with love. He is everything you could have been, and yet he is his own.
I am bound by what I've done.
Fear blinds you, Anakin. Fear of the past. Fear of what you became. But Luke sees the truth. He sees the light you still hold, even if you refuse to acknowledge it.
You were my brother, Anakin. And despite everything, that bond remains. I failed you, yes. But it does not erase what you can still be.
You speak of belief as if it has weight. It changes nothing.
Belief does more than shape the galaxy, Anakin. It defines it. The Jedi believed in you, and Luke carries that belief forward.
The Jedi I once believed in are gone.
The Jedi are not lost. Your son's hope proves that. He learns from our mistakes, even yours.
His compassion weakens him.
No, it strengthens him. It is what makes him better than any of us.
You've carried this burden long enough.
You aren't real.
No, but I am who you could have been. A protector of peace. The one who could have had more time with Padme.
She's gone because of me.
She is gone. But her belief in you is carried in Luke. You can't have immortality, nor can you get back lost time.
I have lost so much time.
Then use the time you have now to come back to the light. Use that time to be with Luke.
And what if I cannot do that?
Then you'll live knowing you chose not to. The galaxy will remain in darkness, but it will be your choice. The light is not your enemy. It is your redemption.
That
Feels
was,
like
that was good.
That was
like
cool.
they have different ones.
Feels like a video game.
That's what's up. Oh my god, I feel like shit.
Yeah, you don't look too good either.
I don't, bro. I'm not good. I'm struggling here. You have no idea. I'm freezing right now. I was hot a minute ago.
Oh, you got.
Told you, bro. I've been sick.
Hot and cold spells. I had that too.
3 days straight. I've been going on this shit, man. I'm fucking dying.
Ugh. The hot and cold spells.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But that was pretty cool, bro. I didn't know they had all those stories.
Yeah,
Is it all
it's,
on YouTube?
I think it's name of the channel is Skywalker Stories, and
That's
you got a shitload of them, just different stories. Like I said, I don't know if it's how. I mean, Brian had the comic book, so it must be some kind of lore. And I mean, dude, ever since people got in control of like all this AI shit, and people have been making their own crap. I don't know if y'all see that shit on YouTube.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they'll do, like I don't X-Men 1950s and shit like that.
I've seen that.
Yeah, some of that shit's fucking pretty good. The Undaughter Barbarian was pretty fucking good.
Yep.
I seen a steampunk version of the X-Men. And I was
Really?
like, what the yeah, it was fucking cool too. And I was like, what the fuck? Like a steampunk Wolverine was fucking really cool. I don't know if I sent the link. I usually try to send those links to the group chat so that we can all see them, because that stuff is just weird. I'm on that weird algorithm. But yeah, bro, it's
well, guys, I gotta bounce.
Ah, all right.
Go do what you gotta do, baby.
Because
Happy birthday to the little lady.
Yep.
Yeah,
So this week's all said happy birthday.
Oh well, I'll pass that along to her from you guys. Anyway, Fatty, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
I love you guys, man.
You good, Chris?
Love you too, man.
Be
Y'all
good.
Be
All right,
safe.
bro. Later, bro.
Hey,
All right.
Have
Peace.
fun. Peace.
All right, now let's talk shit about Chris Matthews. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh man.
So as we were saying,
Good chat, bro. This
when it was
fucking
us three,
yeah.
Yep,
who's with
us
us
three.
still? Holla out. Who's still with us? Jeff, you still around? Who's still with us tonight?
Yeah, Jeff Lippman's still here.
We're gonna be bouncing a few ourselves. Why not? I mean, it was fun. We had Kevin come on.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember you told me about it earlier in the week that you were trying to get him on, but I wasn't sure if he was going to make it because I know his schedule was always always busy. He's always super busy. So the fact that he made time to come out, that was cool. Oh, Brandy, look, Shadow Brandy's up here.
Shadow Brandy and the boss
There's
is watching.
Brandy. Yep.
The eye in
executive
the
producer.
sky. Yeah, the eye in the sky's watching us.
Yeah, the Illuminati herself. I'm sick of y'all.
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking sick. I can't breathe. You have no idea how hard it is to sit up. Like I've been laying down and sleeping the last 3 days. I haven't done anything.
I couldn't sleep at all, to be honest with you, when I have colds.
No, I just take a bunch of drugs and go to bed.
Or NyQuil or something.
Yeah, lots of NyQuil. Trust me. I've been drinking that shit like it was fucking free. I even had to do a Walmart order. Never done one of those before.
Ooh.
Had a Walmart order. That was pretty fun.
Oh, don't even get me started about that.
What, the Walmart orders?
Yeah.
That bad, huh?
Our boss loves them. The boss loves them.
Yeah. I've never done one before.
I'm boss lady. You love Walmart orders, don't you? If you're watching, answer the question. I sure do watch. Or she's gonna make me look like an ass and not answer.
Nope, she's not answering.
Nope,
So-
She's not going to. No.
Nope. Think you look like an ass.
I know. It's true love.
Yes, it is.
Yup, look, yup.
Yeah, she said, yep. I saw it. Yep.
True love.
He said too bluff. Means he was
Brandy.
a gambler.
He probably owes somebody.
Brandy Walters.
Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, bro, that was cool, bro. You had more people than I thought were gonna showed up.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. I like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I could have had more people on, but I didn't want it to over
was-
you know.
I was kind of hoping for John Draper, though.
Yeah, well,
He's probably drunk.
I told Kev, I was like, it'd be funny. I could get you and your brother to come on my show. I can't get my own brothers. It's like
Technology, bro.
Ooh, I hope they're not
he won't be able to figure this out.
Nah, my brothers wouldn't do it. They'd be like, What you want me to do?
What?
I gotta go on the internet? On the
Yeah.
web?
What is that? I don't know what diet I use.
I got brothers older than me, I promise.
Yeah, we know.
I got a brother pushing 70, or I think he's 70.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Like, technology is not gonna be the easiest thing for him.
Yeah.
It's like me trying to get my dad to do something like that.
It's not easy for us right now.
I'll speak for yourself, sir.
Okay, I will speak for myself.
I at least if it comes to computers, I've been messing with them since the 90s, so I at least have a little experience.
There you go.
Can I put one together? Fuck no. Can I work one? Yes. I can't put a computer together. No, that shit too complicated.
Give me a manual transmission. I'm fine.
Hey, look, I enjoy watching Henry Cavill put them together. It's funny. Because he know how to do it.
You know, he's supposed to be. They're supposed to be shooting Warhammer with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What now? Are they?
Yeah, Warhammer with Henry Cavill. He's supposed to be in that. Like he's supposed to be like the main character. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
My sister said technology has nothing to do it for the oldest one. So she's talking about my oldest brother.
I guess. I don't know. All I know is I'm so sick right now. I feel so bad.
Now I
hate
want to see. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just hate that I hate that I'm sick the whole time. I didn't really.
He's probably asleep.
That's probably true too. I was gonna say his old ass 70s. It's fucking way past his bedtime.
Well, I don't know. I think for him, it may have been habit because he used to go to bed early because he used to be a paper man.
Oh.
So it may be for him. It just he did it for a long time. I don't think he still does that. I don't think they have it anymore. I don't know.
I don't think they do either.
Like once a week or something like that. Once like on a Sunday, you'll still get the paper.
Like every once in a while, there's some neighborhoods I go through and I'll see a paper on their front lawn and wonder where it came from.
Oh yeah, he did that shit for like 30 years.
Did that as a teenager.
Same route. Damn, I feel like my fucking brother now on his paper route with my route.
I did that too as a teenager.
Because me and my other brother would have to fill in for him if he went out of town.
Mhm.
So like by I'd say 4th year, we were doing it together. Me and him, I mean, we almost knew the houses. We knew where these papers go because we did them like many times a year for my oldest brother. So even one of the houses was my teachers from junior high. Because I've been to her house, so I knew it was her house.
What was going on there? Some tutoring sessions?
No.
Some little extracurricular, some extra credit.
And no, doesn't do the route anymore.
No, she don't do the route. Yeah, but like I said, me and my brother knew because it was the same houses that were like for years that had that paper route, and Hell, me and my other brother start to know it. He'd be reading the paper. That house there. It's like,
Wasn't that a game called Paperboy?
yeah.
Yes. Love
I
that.
remember
Love
shit.
that game.
That shit was crazy.
I would always crash anyway. So. And you get that bulldog chasing you.
Yeah. Fucking dog. Get out of here.
And those little bunny hops right into the back of the car.
Oh my
The baskets on their head.
Yeah, that shit was great, bro.
It
Graphics.
was. Yeah.
Graphics back in the day were awesome.
Speaking of birthdays, my sister's is coming up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is it January baby too?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
She's 47.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's younger than you?
Yeah, of course she is.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get my ass kicked.
48 years old.
Yep.
48 fatty.
She's my youngest oldest sister. It's crazy. I remember her 16th birthday. I don't know. I remember all that shit.
No. Go away. Fucking cat.
Oh. He's like, I'm sick right now. Leave me alone, cat. Bitch, don't start.
No, I was actually giving her a compliment, but you know, she didn't catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just look younger.
That's it. Oh man. But yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't have any questions for you, Fatty, because I've asked you many questions over all the.
It's all good. It's all good.
All the stuff that we've done. If you got any questions? I'd come up with some, but I don't have anything that I can think of. But I don't know about you guys, man. But I gotta go take some more medicine or something. I am not doing good.
All right. Well, we'll all bail. Everybody who hung with us, thanks a lot. I guess we'll be back on Friday this week if Gary's feeling better, which better.
Who knows? Who knows?
No
Maybe
one's
the Lord will
covering
take
this
me
shit this week. Like, you're fucked.
The Lord will take me. Fucking mother, dude. I'm sick. So,
all
make sure
right,
you guys out there like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Dirk, thank you. Thanks for hanging out.
No
Everybody
problem.
else, want to thank Kevin Castle, good friend.
Yep.
Who else? Beach O'Brien from Spitball Media, and of course, we got Redbeard, former co-host Jeff.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Jeffy.
That's the drop we needed to get.
I'm Jeffy.
My name is Jeff.
I am Jeff. Don't call me Lipman Redbeard.
Oh my god, that's what's up.
My name's Jeffy, and I eat my duty.
You're ridiculous, bro.
Oh, we got to end the show. We're going to be canceled and shit. Oh, God.
Oh, man. All right, Joe.
All right, guys. Thanks
All
for
right.
hanging out. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Until Gary's birthday, or who's next? You, Gary?
Gary's February
mine's
2nd.
February 2nd. Yeah, mine's
With February.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
We'll see if we'll do something for the birthday or not.
We'll do a little 10-minute segment for him.
10-minute segment for that.
It's all the same. No big deal. Yeah, but I got to get out of here, bro. I can't breathe.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a good one. We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.